welcome to Farming Simulator 25 on the map of New Hope. Now, where this is supposed to be, I have no idea, but it offers you license plates that are UK license plates, but they also have Gloucestershire on them, so there you go. That's probably as good a guess as any. Now, this is going to be a survival series. I have a chainsaw, I have class, and I have a log trailer. The log trailer, admittedly, is an auto-loading log trailer, but that's because if anybody watching has seen my previous FS videos, they know how bad I am with a log grab. So we're just heading to the piece of land we own. Well, we own. The bank owns it. The bank owns these vehicles as well, and the chainsaw. Because I have a £200,000 loan. Now, this is not your standard £200,000 FS loan. This is a £200,000 loan through the enhanced loan system, which basically means the enhanced loan system, it's basically an annuity loan or an endowment loan. I can't remember which one it is now. Oh, we have to save. Oh, do we? Lovely, thank you. Probably because I've just spent a load of time setting this up. Once it's saved, there we go. So we have the loan system. We have a £200,000 loan at 10% interest. It's a 3-year loan. It's going to cost us £6,701 a month. Okay. I've got this on 1 day month, set on hard, with the hardcore balance mod as well installed. Now, one thing I have done, as some of you will know, I like to mod mods. And I've taken this hardcore balance mod and I have taken out the setting for time compression. So I can set whatever time I want. Because at the end of the day, I tried this out on real time, which is how it's set. And it's basically, right, yep, well, I've done enough to keep us clear this month. Right, I'll go and have a cigarette, I'll go and have a drink, I'll go and have something to eat, and I'll come back in 3 or 4 hours. As I've explained before, I work full time. I can't do this and run this at real time. It's just, it's impossible. And to be honest, having it in real time lessens the challenge because I've got loads of time. So I've set it at 3 times speed, or I will be setting it at 3 times speed. It's currently on 0. It will be going on 3 times speed. Now, for some reason, it gets a bit funny about moving down, but that's weird. Basically, if you come to somewhere where you're going to knock this off the screen, so like this, drops it back down. Well, then you can go to there and go to there, no problem at all. It's very strange. Okay, so these are the 2 bits of equipment we've got on hire purchase. Obviously, I haven't hire purchased the chainsaw, I own it. It's £1,000. The timber trailer and the Arion, between them, are bringing me £3,000 a month that I've got to cover. So I've got to cover 10 grand a month, essentially. Now, part of the hardcore balance mod, not waste fuel because we're on high usage. This is our plot of land. It goes up to about here, roughly, maybe a bit more, maybe about there. And down to this line here, where I've stopped the tractor by and actually goes through all this to this big old rock formation. So this is all our land, or the bank's land, until I pay the loan off. Another thing with the hardcore balance mod, you can't sleep unless you have a constructible. Okay, need a constructible house. A normal plonked down house, you can't sleep. So first things first, it's currently still set at 0 tone compression. But I've got a modded constructible house. Because at the end of the day, yeah, I'm gonna eventually build one of really nice log cabins. But for now, you know, or a nice big farmhouse like that. That is actually quite cool. That really is quite cool. It's got to be said. You know, and the garages and things like that. We probably will do a lot of. I like that. I like that. That is nice. Anyway, this is what we're looking at. So we have. What is this one? Oh, that's the tool shed. Right. So we have constructible hut boards. This needs planks, long planks and beams. Or we have constructible hut, which is built from wood, logs. There's a lot of logs here. So obviously this is going to be the one that we take for our first hit. We're going to put it fairly close. I mean, this is literally, we're going to throw this up as quickly as possible so we can actually sleep when we need to. That's going to be fun as well. We will be doing that. Holiday homes that give you an hourly income. And they are rather nice little homes. Nice little holiday homes for someone. Anyway, I'm getting distracted, which is never a good thing. It happens more than you'd think. Okay, so we're going to plonk that there. Now, I was originally going to put it over there, but I think I'd like to put my eventual really nice house up there. Or possibly when we take more land. Anyway, yeah, I'm getting distracted. It's annoying me. I've got an itchy nose and it's winding me up. Okay, so required materials, next step, 750 litres of wood. So what we're going to do is we're going to start, we've got lumberjack mod, we've got a number of good mods. Now, this looks like deadwood, which means it's worth absolutely sod all to us. So I think we'll have this one down. This way, the joys of the lumberjack mod. I also have forestry helper, which enables me to make nice, accurate cuts to my wood. There is no, you listen, that's me hitting the tab key. There is no tabbing. That's another part of the hardcore mod, is that there is no tabbing between vehicles. So if I go somewhere without my vehicle, I've got to run back to my vehicle to get it. So we are not, this is not going to be easy. should be dropping off to the left-hand side. And indeed we are. Put the engine off. Because again, it's high fuel usage. The fuel, we've got to go back to the store at the moment. So that's put the wood into the building. Now it's showing storage of 1354. Ah. Why did nobody remind me? So now this is interesting. Why is it telling me I'm missing wood? This is concerning. Let's go and take another tree down. Maybe it's because it's dead wood. Maybe that's what. Now I do have the Easy Dev tools on, but quite honestly that was only to set money and conditions. Excuse me. Even though I am allowed to use super strength, I won't be. Well, not unless I absolutely have no choice. It started moving. No. This is really weird. I don't understand. I can't show it. Maybe it is because it was deadwood. I mean, most of the time it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm not worrying about defoliating. Because I'm not selling. There we go. So yeah, that's what the problem was. Obviously, it wants proper wood, not dead wood. There's loads of timber in there now, and we need to get moving on making money because we've got enough in the bank for now where we can afford to pay this month's bill. In fact, one thing I am going to do that I didn't think of, and also one of the things I've got installed as well is the sales mod. As you can see, we've got absolutely tons in the sale. That changes regularly. And I did feel like a fool because obviously the tractor and trailer I've got, I bought on HP new. Because I have only just got that mod. Saw it on. May seem weird, I'm getting pink. It's going to stand out. I don't believe it's a neon pink, but okay, so that one we can cut, but we won't. You see, we've got this foresty area here. I want kind of run alongside that. So like these trees, I want to mark them with the cross to say these trees are not for cutting down. This one is. Ooh, what do we think? Thermostat 270. Make. I think, yes, I think we can cut that one. Cut that one. That's deadwood, so deadwood, as far as I'm concerned, is free game. So yes, this one is a no. This one, therefore, is also a no. This one, a nice silver birch, which is going to... Silver birch? No, it probably was, but it's now dead. So anyway, that gives us a shout of our trees. Now let's just have a quick skinny back here. It is going really fast. I don't know how many steps are required, so that's something that I will find out. Now in the lumberjack mod, there is a option to put on the debug, and that's what I've done. That's why there's that purple grid, and it will, you can basically use your chainsaw as a brush cutter. I'll tell you what, it's better with a brush cutter than it is at taking branches off. I'm sure 19 and 22, taking branches off of trees is a hell of a lot easier than this. And I had things like the lumberjack mod then. Okay, now we can use our forestry helper, and I'm just going to continue chopping some of these down. Make sure we have enough money. Now it showed a storage of 10,000 litres for wood, and that makes me wonder, is that what it needs? Does it eventually need 10,000 litres of wood? We'll have to see. So yeah, I'll come back when I've taken a few of these down. was, what, 4 trees, I think? That's pretty much a very nice full load. Some aren't great, some are better than others. Right, we've got 400 litres required left, so I'd like to at least get the first stage of that done before the end of this first episode. Obviously this series does have a hell of a lot to live up to from the opening crawl, but I am a massive Star Wars nerd, and when I saw a map called New Hope and had a little run around on it to check it out, yeah, I couldn't say no. And then it just, a lot of things then just sparked in my head. So I'll see you when we get to the main sawmill. Okay, now it's time for the bit I really hate. Backing up a trailer that has its own separate axle. So I really do have to think. I've never been any good at it, I'll be honest. I have got a mod that should lock front wheels, but ever since I got it, I've never been able to get the damn thing to work. But we'll sell these. Like I say, there's obviously some branches which will annoy guys, but you know, I haven't really got a choice. Oh, lovely. And this is, remember, this is on hard difficulty. And I just made £19,000 for 4 trees. Oops, sorry. Just wrecked all their stuff. So, but of course the thing is, that is a full load. That was a full load, no two ways about it. Think about what else we have to do. You know, so it's like, great, yeah, that's £19,000. Oh, wonderful. You know, that you may think this now is going to be easy. But it's not. Because we'll keep doing that. Because obviously this isn't a logging series, it's a survival series. Yes, we're having to log at the start, and we will do a bit of logging as we move through the series. But I don't want to just do logging. If I wanted to just do logging, I'd still be doing a series on Lumberjack Dynasty. Okay, so I want to be farming. It's farming simulator. So this is essentially, this is a means to an end. We'll be taking down quite a lot of these trees. In fairness, I shall probably do the majority of cutting off camera in between episodes, because there's a hell of a lot of trees, but they will be stacked. So, you know, there will not be any false jeopardy. You will see what I am doing. So let's see, in that journey time. Oh, we're now down to 255. Excuse me. So hopefully, yeah, we should get there by the end of this episode. Because yeah. I'm conscious of it not being too long. Because that has been known. So I'll continue chopping and debranching as best I can. And I'll see you when the first stage is complete, I think. Okay, we should be reasonably close now. Again, that was a bit more tree felling than I did in the first hit, but they were quite spindly trees. So, ooh, going down at about 1 a second. So, I think we'll just hang here for 30 seconds just to see what actually happens when we get past the first step. I don't know, it may only be 1 step, I don't know, I've never done this before, so I'm completely in the dark. It probably says it in the info on the mod, in the files. We'll probably have it there and I can decipher it. I decided no, I want to be surprised. So here we are, we're nearly there for the next step. 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, it's like the New Year countdown, isn't it? It'll be more exciting when it's actually the very final step. That's when it will be exciting. Oh. Well, that was I love it. So I got myself all excited and all hyped up. The blocks came up about 6 inches. Good God, how long is this going to take to build then? That took 1,000 litres of wood. Really? I need to sack the carpenters, I think. Anyway. Yeah. On that bitter disappointment, I think it's time to end the episode. As I say, on in between, I'll be taking down some more of these. I basically want to kind of clear these all the way back to here and all the way around here, so we have a bit of a path, bit of a roadway. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm going to clear them. I won't be taking them to market. They will be coming out here. Some will be getting dropped off in here because apparently I'm going to need millions of litres. Looking at that. And yeah, we're going to hopefully survive, which is, after all, the name of the game. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you'll stick around to watch the development of this place. And until we meet again, thank you very much. Take care and bye bye.